All right, you've made it past the business Q&A, or maybe you just skipped to the fun part, the shooting. Either way, in this video, we're gonna be covering choosing the right outfits, what to do when they're changing if they don't have a separate changing space. And then I'm gonna be showing you my posing explanation that I give every single client at the very beginning of a shoot, whether they've shot with me before or not. So let's get started. Oh my goodness.
I know, I can't wait to see. It's been
You haven't seen it?
No.
Good.
Yeah,
Miranda's doing her job. Your eyes are popping so much.
It's like a reveal.
Looks incredible.
So I've been holding my phone and I've been wanting to look, but I haven't.
That's some self-control. I'm really impressed. And the waves in your hair are amazing.
If there was a cookie in my hand, I'd be eating it. But I can wait.
God, it looks incredible.
Yay.
It looks incredible.
I'm so excited. I told you my favorite thing is getting my makeup done.
Isn't that so fun?
In a model's perspective, if you don't know how to do your hair and makeup, it's definitely like crucial to be included in the package.
Yeah. And
It really does make a difference.
it does.
It really does. Like I feel so awesome doing photo shoots when I get my hair and makeup done.
Yeah, so it's not just about the physical, like your skin looks really nice and it's contoured and all of those things, your eyes pop, but how you feel, and
Yes.
that's represented in the
It
pictures.
shows so much too.
Yeah,
You
when
don't have to think about it as much. Like, do I look good? Does my hair, like, did I do my makeup enough or not enough? You just know you're good to go.
exactly.
Like, I don't even know what I look like, but I feel like.
It's about right.
So,
It looks so good.
Your eyes are popping.
Miranda's the best.
totally.
Okay, so where are your outfits? Over here in the corner?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll take those upstairs in a minute and we'll go through them.
Yeah. I've got a bodysuit, I've got one crop top, I've got kind of off the shoulder sweater, and then a whole bunch of like panties to kind of go with
Perfect.
that.
Perfect.
Can we switch you back to this chair for 20 seconds?
Yeah.
How about that look?
I feel so like important right now.
So because boudoir is like a more, like weddings, you're working with vendors all over the place. So you can shoot for the flowers, you can shoot for the venue, and you can shoot for like all different things. When you're working and doing your portrait stuff for UCLA or whatever it is that you're doing, you can send those pictures to a whole bunch of different people. You know, they're good for the campus, they're good for student groups, they're good for the sorority, they're good for the clubs, you know, whatever it is. You know, you can really use that to just, you know, get known. And for boudoir, there's not as much. You're not working with as many companies or almost any. So your makeup artist, you really want to take care of. So any pictures that you could get, or promo video, or anything like that you can do for that person, go a long way on their website. If they also shoot, if they also do weddings or anything like that, referrals, that kind of thing is super good. Okay, we're ready for the big reveal. All right.
Be
Oh
honest.
my gosh, that looks great! Oh my
you
gosh,
change
it's so
anything.
pretty!
We can.
Oh my god, I feel so glamorous.
It's comfortable?
This eye makeup, I wish I could do it every day.
It's
I
so
would wear
easy.
my eye makeup like this every day if I could.
It's so easy.
Because it's like really natural, but also so pretty and glamorous. Yes.
So good.
Ready to game.
Yay, I love it!
Okay, put the mirror down.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Grab my
Yeah, looks
clothes?
incredible.
Yes, totally. I love
Okay,
it.
so we'll
Very
grab your
soft,
clothes.
very
We'll head upstairs. Let's start talking about our outfits. Okay. You did so good. Okay, so with outfits, I always recommend you bring like a whole bunch of variety. We've shot once before, so we discussed what works and what doesn't. I always recommend something really casual, something off the shoulder, gives them their hands something to do, makes them more comfortable because there's more of their body that is covered to begin with. So I think this is really, really pretty. I think this would be great just for the purpose of the idea of getting comfortable sooner. This is pretty see-through. If they've got a sweater that's not as see-through, I have them shoot without a bra to start. But we will start with a bra on this one.
Okay.
And then, with these bottoms, that's perfect.
Okay,
Then we usually do something lingerie, a one-piece set. If they bring like 6 different colored lingerie pieces, then it's essentially going to be the exact same poses you can do in 6 different colors, so it doesn't actually get you some variety. All right, are you all done?
I'm all done.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Any last questions for Miranda? No?
But what do you? I guess maybe for from this side perspective, what do you like that he does with you that maybe you haven't experienced with other people? Maybe.
I mean, I guess it's kind of, he's hands off, which I appreciate. Like, he trusts me to do what I need to do. And it's difficult when there's a photographer who wants to be involved in every step, because sometimes you can see something that I can't see from the camera lens, but ultimately, I don't know, like, I know how to achieve it. So when
It's the same as if you're a photographer and somebody's telling you, like, these are the different shots that I think you should get.
yes,
It can be very jarring and undermining and,
Yes.
and all of those things.
all
So,
those things.
yeah,
Nicely said.
I got you.
Can I steal her for a after picture?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Okay, so we'll talk more about the outfits while you guys do that. So bodysuits are my favorite. They get so much variety in them. They're flattering on everybody. They're different. They just so many reasons to recommend them. And then we normally do, depending on what they're comfortable with, something implied at the end. We use the sheet. The sheet is really amazing. It's semi see-through. And it's, again, really flattering. So that's the spiel of the outfits. I've got a 25 perfect outfit idea guide on my website to download that everybody gets to help them prep for what to bring in. But if your clients are bringing in terrible outfits, it's because you're not prepping them beforehand on what they need to bring. And that's pretty much the spiel on outfits. I usually start more casual and get more risque as we go. Everybody's different on how they do it, but this is probably what we're going to do. We're going to start with this red. We're going to do probably a full lingerie set, and then we'll do the bodysuit, I think. This is what we're going to do. We might just do the black bra with the black bottoms, and then we'll have her take this off, and she'll already be in her lingerie set, and then we'll jump into this. So that's pretty much, that's outfits.
So you, when she comes in, just kind of like she did, let me see what you have. And then
I have her throw it all out. I'll pick it up. I'll talk about it. Would look good on you because it matches your eyes. Or this is, I think it's going to be really beautiful because, Miranda, you're the best.
Thank you.
You are the best.
Good luck. Have fun.
Thank you.
I'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Yes, so you pretty much, you tell them why you will like them. Again, they're looking to you for your professionalism. So if you say, I don't know, I think so. Maybe. Have you worn it? I don't. I don't know. I don't usually like stuff like this, but maybe. She's going to be like, I don't want to put that on.
Right.
So
what happens when she puts something on that isn't flattering on her? How do you address that?
I will say something like, I think this one looks cute, but honestly, compared to the last one, like, you look so amazing in the last one, like, I think it's no contest. Let's jump to whatever the next one is. So you can say no while giving a compliment. So it's not like, you know what, I don't think you look very good in that. It's probably not the best way to go about it.
Right.
Yeah. But you can just say, like, since we only have so many outfits, like the other one that you brought or the next one or whatever I think we should finish with, anything like that, you put the positive emphasis on that instead of the negative emphasis.
So, like, the first time we shot together,
Yeah?
we, like, picked one of the, like, oh, this outfit's okay, like, it'll look great, but you're like, the first few shots are always, like, kind of tester. So
Yeah.
you kind of, like, use the,
Diffuse that.
like least cute or sexy or, like, least favorite outfit, and you use, like,
Right.
the more favorite outfits to the end because you're, like, kind of more comfortable.
Yeah.
And, like, you've shot like for 20, 30 minutes now, and
Exactly. So that's something that I'll say. So the first couple shots are always test shots. You'll hear me say that. But our favorite outfit, we're going to do second or third. So you're already kind of comfortable, you're warmed up, and you'll be able to see in your expression, you're more comfortable, you're feeling more sexy, and I want that to come out with what I think is going to be the best outfit.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get you started. I think what we're going to do is with these black bottoms, but I want you to do the black bra as well.
Okay, yeah.
So that it'll match when you take this off, they'll match.
I agree. I like it.
Okay?
Okay, cool.
So whichever bra you think
I
is
think this one
best,
with this,
perfect.
because this is a little too like.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah, definitely.
Sweet. So
Right
go ahead and
here.
do that.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Or we can keep this out, but I mean.
I've got, there's a restroom there for them to go change into. If you don't, I've had in my studios before where there wasn't a room for them to go change into. And I got this tip from another photographer. But instead of like standing there and staring at them while they change or like leaving the room, I just look down at my camera and I flip through the images. Oh, this one looks really amazing. You looked really good. So that they feel like they have enough privacy, but not so much like I'm not supposed to see you naked, because if that happens, then later on in the shoot, when it's like, okay, I think it'd be a really great shot, let's try this, you've already set the stage for that I'm not supposed to see this. So it can sort of like put up a barrier that didn't need to be there originally. Have you ever met somebody where, like some people you can hug right away and others you just shake their hands? There's that invisible barrier that you can either, you can throw your hands up, I'm a hugger, and it's like, great, yay, and then other people will like put out their hands and you're like, then when you go to leave, you hug everybody, and when you get to them, you're like, is it okay if we hug yet? I don't know, because when we first met, there's this like invisible thing. So if you don't have a room for them to change into, just like be scrolling through your camera, you can talk to them, these pictures are good, I want to try this. Face looks really good in this one, kind of whatever those. You can give them compliments as you're just scrolling through.
Great.
All right?
All right.
Very cool. So we'll get these flowers back up. This is just, I kept the space real minimalist. You don't need a whole lot. This is set up to kind of look like it could be a woman's apartment with just like very few things on the wall. I bought this bamboo plant in the background just to give me something dark to shoot into, something that would look nice out of focus. The air mattress has actually been a benefit because I can just move it around wherever I need it to go. So in the case of doing our final shot when they're laying across here, I just move the air mattress way out of the way. It's really helpful to have just different colored blankets around, depending on their skin tones. You can do, I've got the white one. Here's this brown one that's really, really beautiful. The blue color is a little extreme. I got it because it matches a little bit of the gold and blue and some of the branding stuff. But usually I take it off and I, throw it across the room for the very first thing. We don't really use it. Cool. Hope you guys are learning stuff. Okay, so let's, do you want to move this guy? How we looking?
Good.
That looks awesome.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Perfect.
We're kinda like
Okay, so
settled.
this guy's fine here.
I also like inside the bathroom how you have a sign in there. Like
Yes.
it makes you smile, and it kind of just like warms you up. Like, oh, this is kind of cute and funny at the same time.
So,
It's
we'll-
personalization.
We'll show the sign, but it says, you're like really pretty. And there's one downstairs that says get naked in the bathroom down there. Just something small. Is there one up here? Treat yourself. Yeah, so I got just a couple little things there. Just again, to add some of the fun. You don't have to like blast your place with it, but just enough to like, if they see it, something cute, something they comment on.
Totally
something
made
like
me
that.
smile when I saw that.
Right?
Yeah.
It's awesome. Okay, so sometimes we'll shoot on this table, so we're gonna move these albums downstairs. If you want to grab your outfits, and you can set them in the bathroom, so we'll get those out of the way, and that bag too, and your little bag too. I'm gonna cut that out. Okay, so let's do this.
Yeah.
Sandy, why don't you come sit here, and if you guys want to head over, just over there for just a second. So, okay, so they've done their hair and makeup. We have now chosen outfits. They're into their first outfit. We are going to start shooting. So this is the spiel that everyone gets, and it's to show them how I'm going to pose them, how I'm going to be directing them, letting them know. They already know I'm going to be doing all of the directing, but this is just reaffirms that. Usually their mind explodes a little bit when I give them all of this information. But this is what something like that looks like. So let's do it. Okay, so first of all, your hair and makeup looks amazing.
Thank you.
I know you're so excited about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to be, I'm going to be directing you through this whole thing. So you're going to hear me say a few things over and over and over and over again. And one of those things is to point your toes. So point your toes like a dancer. This does a couple things. It makes your legs look longer. And all the women go, yes, I want that. So it makes your legs look longer. And it tightens up your calves. And it just makes everything look awesome. Okay, so you're going to hear me say point your toes a bunch. You're also going to hear me say arch your back. Exactly. So I'm doing everything that I'm doing with them. So those are the two things that you're going to be hearing me say a lot. You can relax those now. Okay, so those are two. We're going to be playing to get you into these poses, we're going to be playing the mirror game. Are you familiar with the mirror game?
No.
If I go like this.
Okay, you
go
mirror
like-
me.
Yes,
Or I
and then
mirror
like
you.
this. Perfect. Okay, you're going to be a pro. So that's how I'm going to be getting you into a lot of poses. Sometimes I'll get into the pose first. And then sometimes if I can't explain what it is that I'm trying to get you to do, or your hair's out of place or something like that, I'll just adjust your hair, move your arm, something like that. So what this does is it lets them know that at some point I'm probably going to touch them. It's just saying, and like if your head tilt, I can't quite explain your head tilt, I'm just going to grab your head and I'm just going to tilt it to the direction that I want it to go. And this is something that, again, it speeds up the shoot for me, because the worst thing you can do is be like, tilt your head a little bit this way, out to the side, a little bit more forward, just touch and then they lose confidence because they're like, I'm obviously not doing what he wants me to do. This picture isn't going to be very good. So you negate that by saying, I'm gonna move your head into the position that I want it to go. And then they say, okay, and you just do it. Cut off tags if you need to. Adjust engagement rings or wedding rings or anything like that to make those look nice and straight. So whatever it is, you just let them know first before whatever it is that you do. So let's talk expressions. So there's smiles, and smiles are sexy. I'm sure your husband, remind me of his name?
Robbie.
Robbie. Okay, so I'm sure Robbie loves your smile. So a lot of people think that boudoir is like only about sexy faces, but that's not true. Smiles are sexy. Robbie loves your smile. So we're gonna try and get some smiling shots. If I say something funny, please laugh. I don't have that many jokes, so we kind of limited on that front. Yeah, don't hold it back. As far as your expression, of like the sexy, seductive look that just everybody seems to have. First of all, most people don't at all when they first walk in here. But I have what I call Mike's 3 steps to sexy face. The first is slightly squinted eyes, which you can think of as like spy eyes. Okay, is one way you can think about it. If somebody's saying something really interesting, then you're like engaged, your eyes are squinted, ooh, I can't wait to see what happens next. If somebody's saying something boring, you're like this. So that's the difference. You're saying like, I'm interested. So slightly squinted eyes. The second is breathing through your mouth. And we're all taught, breathe through your nose, keep your mouth closed, it's rude. But if Robbie was kissing your neck, you'd probably be breathing through your mouth. Mm-hmm. So that's the idea. So it's a suggestion towards something else. So we can say, there's an emotion going on by simply breathing through your mouth. So everything that we're doing is a suggestion towards something. It's if your hands are rotated back, it's you might be taking off your shirt in the next shot. If you're grabbing the couch real hard, it means that probably something feels good. So anything that we do is just a suggestion towards something else. So that's the second thing. So breathing through your mouth. And then the third is the difference between bitchy resting face and that seductive, kind of I want you look, is that you have a secret. You kind of have something to hide. And that goes from like to like, oh, right? Okay, so those are the three. So there's no pop quiz. I'm going to be reminding you of each of these as we go over and over and over again. But with that, you have any questions?
Not yet.
No. You guys have any
Sounds
questions?
No,
Makes
I'm
sense.
good.
It helps when you do it.
Awesome.
It makes me feel more comfortable.
Good. So that is literally verbatim the exact same conversation I have here every single time, no matter if I've shot with them before or if it's their very first time, if they're experienced model, whatever it is. They get that exact same spiel so they know what to expect. All right, feeling good?
Feeling good.
Okay, so...